Welcome, my name's Andy Ramage, and today I'm going to talk about 5 ways to transform your relationship with alcohol over the summer period. The tips, the tricks, the hacks that you need to have your greatest ever summer without the booze. All right, so this is what I want to talk about this morning. I want to talk about this. I want to get right into it. I want to talk about 3. There's not 3, is it? It's 4. Actually, let's make it 5. 5 ways to stay on your dry adventure over this summer period. Because I know this is when we can get tested a little bit. We can get challenged by those rose-tinted glasses that can fall over our eyes, those beer goggles that we see friends and loved ones and people outside bars and they're having fun and they're quaffing vino calapso and having a few beers, and we reminisce and think, oh, maybe that could be me. Maybe I've forgotten all the reasons why I'm here in the first place. And then we fall into that trap of thinking just the one won't hurt. Why not? Or why me? Why can't I be that person? And actually we forget all the reasons that we're here. And if you do find that happen at any point, this is point 1, always play the tape forward. What does it really look like for you now? Not in the past, because that's the thing, we reminisce about days of old, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, when life was completely different for us. What does it mean to you now if you were to have that 1 or 2 or 3 or more, right? Because that's where it always ends up. What does that really look like for you? How would you feel on the back of that? Would that be something that you'd enjoy, or would you be disappointed? And how would you feel the next day? And would you be over emotional? Would all those things come into play, that regret, that shame, that disappointment? How would you feel the next day? Would you be fitter, faster, healthier, or would you feel terrible? Would you feel awful, that anxiety back in your life? And what are the knock-on consequences of that? Play the tape forward. What does it really look like for you? And then all of a sudden we start to remove those beer goggles again. They start to disappear, because it's like, actually, I know what that means for me. So even though I'm reminiscing a bit, the upside of that is really a massive downside. And then step 2, if you're thinking about this summer, get into the wins. What are the wins? What are the benefits? What are the joys that you're noticing right now and potentially in the future? What are they for you? What do they look like? What do they feel like? Have you got more time? Are you looking better? Is your skin glowing? Have you lost some weight? Have you got more time to do the things that you love doing? Are your relationships better? Have you just had an alcohol-free holiday and absolutely crushed it? Did you come back from that experience fitter, faster, healthier, wealthier than you went? When's that ever happened before? So focus in on the wins, and then also connect with your whys. Reconnect with your whys. Remind yourself of why you're here in the first place. What brought you to this adventure? What was it that brought you here? Was it the wonderful benefits that you might achieve, or was it to escape the negative consequences of the drudgery and the 4 out of 10ness and the anxiety that's been hanging around for too long? Reconnect with your whys. Number 4, do things that light you up, that spark joy. Bring new and old hobbies back into your life. Remind yourself at a physiological level and a psychological level that actually your life's improving. It's getting better because of your courage to do something different. Really important. Focus on the wins. Focus on all the things that you can do. Book exciting things to do. And if you've got those real challenging moments like that big barbecue, that work drinks, whatever it looks like for you this summer, make sure you book something exciting for the morning, so you've got something to get through and get excited about. And then remind yourself, by the way, when you do overcome those big social challenges, that you did it. Honestly, some of the best moments on this whole alcohol-free adventure are the next day when you wake up, or the moment that you walk away from that big event knowing that you stuck to your guns and you feel incredible for it. There's some of the highlights of the whole event. So if you're facing one of those big social challenges, look at it as a real challenge. Look at it like a little marathon or a half marathon. At the other side of that, you're going to feel incredible, and it's only a certain amount of time. And think about the courage and confidence and resilience that you're going to gain from that process. It's unbelievable when you think about it like that. And then number 5, and for me this is the most important, dive back into the community. We've got this unbelievable space at Dry where you can connect with one another, you can share with one another, you can support each other. in this safe space. That is such a gift. It was something I never had, and I wish I had have had it, hence why I've created many of these types of movements, because I know the power behind it. When you can connect together and get in a room effectively from people all over the globe that are sharing similar struggles, sharing similar joys and wins, and actually then you can feel like there's a sense of contribution that you can give back through your courage and through your actions. That is so powerful. When you bring those 5 things together and you show up in the world as that, it doesn't matter what challenges you face, you will become more resilient, you'll become more stronger, and then your alcohol-free adventure will be even longer, and somewhere in there it is done. You will transform your health, your wealth, your fitness, your vibrancy, your energy. That is how we rock it dry over the coming summer months. So I just wanted to share that with you all this morning. Hopefully you enjoyed those 5 top tips. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, tell your friends where we are, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you again soon for some more top tips on how to thrive and love your life alcohol free. Let's do this.